Well, good day. This is going to be a short little video about web browsers. Here's some logos of common web browsers. I bet you probably already know pretty much all of them. A web browser is a software program that's installed inside your computer. Web browser programs do not run from the internet. No. Somebody, I don't know who it was, somebody went to every computer in the computer lab here at school and they installed some sort of a web browser into every single machine. I bet that took a long time. The web browser is inside your computer. It's been installed onto your hard drive inside your computer. Web browsers are not out on the internet. Without a web browser software program inside your computer, you cannot see the internet web pages. So this poor guy has no web browser software program. He cannot see the internet. A web browser software program lets you see internet web pages. That's what it does. It does not search for web pages. It just shows you web pages. Are you taking notes? You should write this stuff down. You could have more than one web browser installed inside your computer. So this guy has 4 different web browsers installed inside of his computer. That's fine. You can install as many as you want. Well, here's 5 popular web browsers. I'm sure you're pretty much familiar with them already. Each one is made by a different company, and they have a different name. Do you know what this one is? Do you know what this one is? This one's pretty easy to tell. This one, definitely, you've seen that around. You may not know this one. This is the one I use at my house. And this one, you probably know what that is. So the Apple company makes a web browser. They call theirs Safari. Mozilla is a company, and they make a product called Firefox. Google is a company, and they make a web browser called Chrome. Opera Software is a company, and they make a product, a web browser called Opera. And Microsoft is a company, and they make a web browser called Edge. Microsoft has stopped supporting the Internet Explorer in 2016, so some people have grown up with Internet Explorer, but Microsoft does not support Internet Explorer anymore. They don't make it anymore. I think everybody already knows that the Apple products work on Macintosh computers, and all these other ones work on a PC, a personal computer. Although Apple does say that you could install the Apple Safari web browser onto your Windows PC. May not work very well, but you can install it. And I know that Microsoft has made their Microsoft Edge so it will work on an Apple computer as long as the Apple computer is not up to date. It only works on older versions, but I'm sure they're still working on that, and they're going to try to make their product work on the Macintosh computers. All the companies let you download their web browser software for free. All web browsers are absolutely free. They don't cost anything at all. There's lots of other web browsers out there. Some are considered really good, and down the line, some are considered pretty bad. So here's what you need to remember, and I hope you put this in your notes. A web browser is a software program that is installed inside your computer. Somebody installed the web browser software onto your computer. And I also hope you remember this. A web browser software program lets you see internet web pages. It does not search for pages. It just shows you pages. Well, let's take a look. We'll go out and see what these different web browsers look like. Well, here's my website out on the Google Chrome web browser. And I think you're pretty familiar with Google Chrome web browser. How do you know it's Google Chrome? Well, the tabs are rounded off. And if you really wanted to know, you could just do this little menu item on the right-hand side and go look at it, the settings. And down over here on the left-hand side, it says About Chrome. And it tells you, this is Google Chrome. Yeah, okay, I knew that. Let's go look at another one. Well, here I am in Mozilla Firefox, and the tabs are not rounded, so it's not Google Chrome. How do you know this is Firefox? Well, you can do this little hamburger on the right-hand side. Let's go look for help. It says about Firefox, so this is probably Firefox. Let's go look at another one. Well, here I am in Opera Software's Opera web browser. You can tell it's the Opera web browser because it has the Opera logo on it right there. What do these web browsers do? They show you a web page. Hey, let's go look at Microsoft Edge. Well, here I am in Microsoft Edge. All the web browsers look pretty much the same. How can you tell this is Microsoft Edge? You can do these little three-dot menu over here and choose Settings. You can scroll down to the bottom and it tells you about this app, Microsoft Edge. So I must have Microsoft Edge. So here's what you should know then. All the web browsers do the same thing. They let you see websites. All the web browsers are installed on your local machine. Now here at school, I think we only have Google Chrome installed on the student computers. But I installed all 4 of the PC web browsers on the computer on the teacher's desk. I did not install Safari. I suppose I could have, but it's really for the Macintosh, not really for a PC. Well, that's about all there is to it.